This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE in crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE in crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE in crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Make it SICKDOE in crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making SICKDOE in crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE.
Wall Street.
Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's
Favorite saying, wish I bought more. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Want to learn how to make SICKDOE in crypto? You hit the like, you hit the subscribe. Then we can possibly go on a ride. Good afternoon, good evening to some of y'all. Talking about some Shiba Inu, talking about some Bitcoin. I believe we're going to have some issues here for the Bitcoin price. I'm actually concerned here. I know we're low on the bottom on the relative strength index chart, currently about the 35, 36 level. Let's see where we are. Bitcoin currently at the 38.3. What I do believe is a dead cat bounce is looking to be established. 12 minutes, and I do believe we're actually going to see it. So please hold on to your seatbelts and buckle up, because this might be a bumpy ride going into tomorrow. That's hilarious, because if you pay attention, Joe, I guess Wall Street Pete's already on the scene, if you know what I mean. I believe that we do bust out, and we do see 48.8 Bitcoin if we close below the 53.5. So do pay attention to the 4-hourly candle. This price is very, very significant in the Bitcoin price. If we do decide this 4-hourly at any point in time, zooming in, boom in, if you do notice here, if this does start to form that double bottom M pattern that we do talk about very much on my show, you will see a fall that will result in a FOMO that not many or much of us will be able to handle. This still is a bullish momentum. This is a very healthy correction. And at this point in time, if this is happening, Wall Street Pete will actually be buying a load of Bitcoin himself. What is going to happen next during that time frame? And if you do notice the date, as we're getting closer and closer to December 1st, we're going to notice a big final finish of the inverted head and shoulders pattern that I keep talking about for the last 2 or 3 days on Bitcoin. I did believe that 53.5 there was a chance, although as there is still a chance, I have to help you understand here. There is a meter, and the meter right now for the Bitcoin fear is about at the 21 level. Do understand that there is some fear in Bitcoin, and I do believe we are going to fear to come down a little more, create that shoulder we were talking about right here on the Bitcoin area. There's definitely a shoulder. If you look at this chart, right there as that circle, head, shoulder, and now you do see the inverted coming through, which is obviously a very bullish pattern. Once we do fall through to the 53.5, Bitcoin checks off this confirmation, lets me know that we're going to fall below there, hitting this 48.8, perhaps, as Joe even said. We could see the 47.2 down here, as you see its support once before. I believe that the support will flip from the old resistance, become support, and we will only see the 48.8. So whoever they are, I believe Wall Street Pete's actually going to beat their prediction. So please. This is definitely not financial advice. This is a gentleman who is, for entertainment purposes, only my strategy. So what's going on, Hugh? Just the man I need. I feel a dump is coming. This is hilarious. This is pain. Fellow investors, please help. My heart just sold 300 into profit. Would have been 2,500 20 minutes later. Garrett, you have to relax. You have to stop worrying about the what if, the could if, and just understand that things like this are normal. What's happening to Crypto.com? We're getting high volatile waves exactly as I had. And if you do notice, it is kind of doing that system as well. If you do pay attention, definitely to mention, just looking at it real fast, Crypto.com, crow, head, shoulders, and obviously a shoulder trying to create somewhere in there. Then you get your inverted, hopefully here, which could take you all the way down, possibly during this fall, to 53.2. Worst comes to worst, we do battle and we do fight the bears, and we do stay above the 60 cents level. Going to be hard to do. There's a lot of things coming down. There's some coins that may pump during this fall, so do understand not everything is coming down. There will be some tokens that do hold ground. There will be some assets do not fall and are able to fight, as El Salvador announced. They bought the dip. So pay attention. This is a channel. We do crypto news, live TA, positivity. We talk about a lot of different things. A gentleman who used to work on Wall Street here. El Salvador buys the dip again and purchases more Bitcoin amid the price pullback. Do pay attention. They're purchasing 100 more BTC at a discount. Black Friday discount. Well, it just so happens that it's under. It fell the dip 20%, and he did tweet out. Basically, the president saying 100 extra coins acquired with a discount. This was a couple days ago, as of yesterday. So do pay attention. He got a discount at the 54.4. Something to talk about at the time of writing. You do understand there will be more falling. They think they got a steal, and that's up to them. If they had Wall Street Pete in their life, they would have found out, and he would have been able to tell them, well, just hold off on this dip, Mr. El Salvador. You'll be able to get a couple more coins cheaper at the 48,000, I do believe. So they could have held off, but they felt that 54,000 was a good buy for El Salvador. So you know what? Let them rise. Let them wake up the price a little bit. El Salvador bought at about the 54.5, I would imagine, is a price where they accumulated about 100 more Bitcoin. Do I wish I could have bought 100 Bitcoin? Absolutely. But this is what they're doing. So we're going to go with Shiba Inu now. Talking about Shiba Inu, it's very important to talk about it. This is a wealthy talked about token. And congratulations, anyone in the Shiba Inu wallet team or the Shiba Army. There is now over 1 million wallets and addressees with Shiba Inu holdings. So Monero, Solana, Cardano, Link are all the follow eats pattern. I'm just waiting to buy the dip on all of them. Well, you have a very sexy portfolio. Amy, I do love that portfolio. Monero, Solana, ADA, and Link. That's pretty much every token I talk about. The only thing you don't have there is the Ethereum, which obviously you're bringing into consideration there. Some of the tokens I also do say is I do wait, and you might want to buy the dip on Enjin. Enjin's also another one. This is the Japanese token. Creators of Mario Brothers, Pokemon. That's what the Japanese is creators of. And if you pay attention, we were going up. The trend was your friend. Coming back down, dipping to the old resistance level / support. If you see perfectly right there, we're breaking down Enjin really fast. The first Japanese gaming token ever to have faced the planet Earth here. Talking about moves and things that I bought in January. A lot of my money entered this market in this year of January. I've been following this market for a long time, as I am into assets, into trading. I am more of a, what you want to call, addict of trading and technical analysis. I have a problem. I do. But it's a passion, so it's a good problem. It's not hurting my family. It's not hurting my wealth. It's not hurting anyone. So why not have it be a good problem? So what's going on right now, we are getting the Fibonacci sequence pullback on the Enjin token. So I do want to say Enjin token is one of the tokens we talk about. Shiba Inu will be the next one I want to break down a little bit. And if you do see, we're hitting a nice little pullback here on the Enjin token. Looking pretty good, pretty healthy. Jump to the daily. I want to see what we're looking on the daily. And if you look at that, definitely something to pull out here in the Fibonacci sequence. I want to see where we're about to go next. This is a very, very high quality token. This is one of the gaming tokens that are, it will establish very, very good quality. The market cap, it's one of the highest gaming market caps from the get-go. So if you're not in Enjin, you may want to pay attention to Enjin. This is something that is very important to watch. Right here currently, the Fibonacci sequence level, as you can see, we did not touch this 38.2 pullback. currently the $33.23. What I do believe we will see actually during this pullback, I do believe that Enjin will come down and give us a possibility of that upward W. So if you're wondering how it forms, it's an upward like J substance that comes, and if you see in the yellow there, that's what I'm talking about, a nice little curl pull down. It's a very healthy pullback. 20%, 38.2 actually is the typical pullback in a very healthy bull market. And if you see right there, the Fibonacci level takes me to the 3.2, so $3.23. Looking to buy the dip currently for Enjin token. If we do get the pullback of the 50%, and this is on the daily, so do understand this may take you all the way through to December 5th, December 4th, before we see any significant breakout. So do understand December 4th, December 5th, this is the exact time frame I'm expecting something second chance of a possibility of the fall. Some of these tokens may actually go lower. This could happen. So understand this is a big deal. Let's see what's going on. I have more tokens besides them. I have Sushi Enjin. Very good, nice. I like it. I don't tell too many people all your portfolio, even though, it is what it is. We just don't want to give too much information of strangers, your business. So Cardano, we can do a little Cardano. I'm going to do that for you. Why not? I'm feeling pretty good, Joe. I'll tell you right now, Cardano's doing nothing but pissing me off. It's got to be somewhat of a mutual feeling I have with everybody else. So pay attention to the Enjin tokens. Pay attention to what we've been doing over the long term. This is the daily chart. I mean, it's common sense what's happening. We're hitting really high prices. We're creating new highs. You're getting excited in April. You're dying. It's dying, right? And then we're coming right back. If you notice, the HODL system is kind of working. It does work if you don't know what you're doing. If you have Wall Street Pete and he's sharing his strategies with you, all you got to do is hit the like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Do understand it. You can buy the dip at these levels. It will take a long time to get to the $2.83. I do prefer that you do look to buy the dip on 320. And if it does come to the 283, please just hold and relax. It will bounce very, very drastically and quickly. It's doing something. So pay attention to that. Do not freak out. What is going on with Shiba Inu? What kind of exactly as I predicted is what's going on. If you pay attention, Shiba Inu, after this wonderful, wonderful cup, just keep coming up and boom, cup through up, and then finally we got what? Our transition to the downside. The trend was our friend for the longest time. We enjoyed that, right? We enjoyed that from October 1st, the end of September, all the way into the end. So we had a whole month of making money on there. Now, what's been happening since? Nothing but dead cat bounces. We've got excited a couple times, sold at 4,700, made some money. Did know that these were dead cat bounces coming to consolidate. Well, what's going on now? What do I see different? I'm going to get rid of some of the drawings. I'm going to give you an understanding of what really might be happening here. We may actually be forming a nice little coil here. If you notice, we have not really established any long-term more than 2 candles on the daily. So 2 days, and then it's a price action. Notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're actually getting a little bit of a coil action on Shiba Inu, which is starting to tell me just by the naked eye that we're starting to develop some support. A 4-day support versus a nonstop 2-day, 2-day, and then a price action down, up, down, very high volatile. You're starting to understand that this candle may actually be representing these 4 or 5 day candles that we just switched over, actually literally a second ago. If you're with me, the 7 o'clock candle just changed. So this is why we're here. This is why we're live, and I want you to understand I do believe that there's a little bit of a fall of price action possibly coming here. This is Shiba Inu, but usually when you get this consolidation down on this falling wedge, it is a very, very bullish pattern. This is the daily, and if you notice the up and down movement does start to stop reaching higher highs. It actually creates a lower low to the top here, and if you're paying attention, definitely to mention, you'll see that clear as day on this chart here in TradingView. What it's doing is it's establishing something here and creating a coil action, which now I believe if I pull out some indicators and get some more things going instead of just looking at this with the naked eye, there it is. It's telling me. I see it. I'm getting excited. What's happening here is you see my EMA, exponential moving averages, are getting real tight. What's happening is there is actually a price action on its way for Shiba Inu. To the upside or to the downside is definitely to be remained unconfirmed. confirmed at this moment. Where I'm getting with my confirmation levels here, I'm starting to look if the trend is my friend. Well, the trend of my friend is currently going down from October Halloween. So basically, since that date, even all the way through to October, we've been doing nothing but falling. So there is there's basically a point in time here where we may punch to the upside. And if I do show you on the relative strength index chart, which is a very big, I love this chart. If you look here few times in the past on the daily, and this is just the daily, you see we came down a little bit, then pumped. Came down a little bit, then pumped. So right here, if history repeats itself, we're really, really looking for a nice upside gain here. Call me crazy. A lot of people already do. Do it all by myself. But if I do believe there is some type of pull to the upside here, I'm not a financial advisor. I know that. I do look at this, though, and see that we are consolidating for a while here. It is about time that this bearish falling wedge, this bullish pattern comes into play and gives us what we need here. This is really starting to look good. So I'll go to the 4-hourly, and as you see here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We are not establishing the same up and down movement, which would be a bearish divergence, and then it would do that. Because we're not keeping the same resistance level and we're creating to come down lower and lower, it's really, really starting to tell me that this up and down movement that's dying and it's not getting such volatility. You can see it, right? The volatility's dying. It's going to pump to the upside. Where it's going next, I do believe we're going to test somewhere to the 5,600. First, we have to get to the 51. That's my main concern right now. As soon as we break that 4,700, I do believe that Shiba Inu is going to make some money. Some people are going to be pretty happy. So that's looking really good. We're going to talk about this again tomorrow morning. You're just the man who wears the visor. Yes, sir. So pay attention, definitely to mention, as we spend a little bit of time here on Shiba Inu. I know this is a long time spent, but I promise you this is well time spent. We need to pay attention to this. This is a very, very important move here. A lot of people gave up on Shiba. A lot of people sold their Shiba. So if you're one of the people who are hodling and you're one of the people who are sitting here right this moment watching this chart, looking at this pop-up, understand what's happening. It's trying to come up. I do hope you see that. We're trying to pop, trying to pop, trying to pop. Every time we do, we get rejected. Understand that we're going to try and pop, and guess what? We're going to pop. So understand, as this keeps continuing to try and go through, and Alex, what's up? We're talking about your girlfriend. We're talking about Alex. This is Alex's girlfriend. I don't know if you know. He has a crush on Shiba Inu. Don't tell no one. Shh. But he does sexual things with Shiba, and I love that kid. What's up, Alex? How you doing? This is, I would take this as my girlfriend, too. Shiba Inu, as we know, Ethereum is my girlfriend, right? We're going to buy Ethereum till the cats come home. I will keep buying Ethereum. I will never stop. That's going to be my number 2 token, my number 1 token forever. Obviously, Bitcoin is daddy. It's number 1, but Ethereum will always be my girl. So we'll never change that. We're going to make this a short 20-minute video tonight. I don't want to hang on too long. I'm sorry if there's any tokens you want to go over. I see you got CTSI. We can maybe talk about that tomorrow. I don't have a problem. And we could do a little touch-up on Jasmine if you would like. But do pay attention, definitely to mention on some of the resistance levels. I do believe once we get through that 47 price and we can finish above, obviously the last current price is the 48.47. If we can finish a 4-hourly candle and get above to the 47 level, 48, we will be able to see this 52. Then we'll be talking about strong resistance at the 5,600 level. 52 will be a joke. We'll break that. And then we'll be talking about picking profits around here and the 6,000 level. So do understand that between here and the $6,000 level, I don't even know 6,000. I mean, this is a number. We're trying to erase a couple zeros off Shiba. That's all we're trying to do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. If we can erase a zero by Christmas, that would be considered a success. So do understand there's going to be high volatile waves coming. There'll be support probably at this price. I'm looking to see if we do get it at the 5,100. So do pay attention to it, as this is the 4-hourly. Kick back, pay attention to the other levels. The hourly may show you something a little different. It may be already flipping on the hourly, and we may already be bullish going towards a new trend. So do pay attention to that flip-flop back and forth. This is TradingView. TradingView is free. So do understand that. Shiba Inu, Jasmine, and Enjin, not Jasmine, Enjin and Shiba is pretty much what we went over tonight. Bitcoin, as I said, I do plan for Bitcoin to have a fall. Once again, we talked about CRO, Crypto.com, possibility of getting a fall too if it does not repeat and does these double bottom M's. It's going to be okay, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into December month bullish. Right now it's November. Please hold your horses. Please relax. And if we fall, just buy the dip and have a sip. That's all you need to do. So Wall Street Pete comes to you with crypto news. One quick talk, one quick little tidbit. If you are looking for a new platform, if you live in the U.S. and you are looking to find something that may be appealing to you, Gate.io. I'm doing my homework. I'm trying to get into Gate.io. I do believe it's a very, very nice platform. You can buy and sell over 1,000 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and more. So do understand, we are getting huge. I watched a commercial tonight. Matt Damon watching Ohio State versus Michigan. Michigan won. We won that parlay. Let's go. Michigan pulled off the upset. This is the first time I believe it's John Harbaugh, who was actually able to beat Ohio State. But long story short of it all, sports are into crypto, so do understand this is great, great news. And we're going to be talking about new platforms coming out. We're going to talk about commercials coming out during the football games, how big crypto's getting. Crypto.com now sits and hangs on at Lakers Stadium in Los Angeles. So imagine in 20 years, within the 20 years, how many people bring their fathers, their family. Hey, where are we going? We're going to Crypto.com. I thought we were going to a basketball game. Yes, it's called Crypto.com. So imagine Crypto.com. You could buy it. It's CRO. That is the abbreviation. I do believe if you buy Crypto.com and you hold it within the next 5 years, you could possibly retire. So remember, Wall Street Pete said that. I'm not a registered financial advisor. But let me tell you, the moves and the high volatile waves that this shit is going to make, you could probably hodl Crypto.com and you could probably settle for a nice gain in the future coming towards. So we have an exit plan talking about after Christmas. We're only 30 days away from that. It's amazing. I cannot believe it. We have the Christmas lights up in the background already. We're talking about Christmas. Thanksgiving's over. Halloween is done. This happens every year. It goes too fast. But do understand, Crypto.com, it's doing something different. I want you to understand that everybody and their mother, even if you didn't hear about it, think of the word Crypto.com, cryptocurrency. It's going to drive the crypto universe. Crypto.com. If you might hear about CRO before you hear about Bitcoin at this point. Think about this. So somebody who bought at 9 cents, sold it. Somebody who got back in at 50, sold it at 90. I mean, we're making money. We're making SICKDOE in crypto. We're going to buy this dip. We're going to be able to have a sip. Please do your own research. Please, if you have nothing to do all day, pay attention to the market. All right? Nice. So Sunday Swap is coming next month to ADA Exchange. That's awesome. I like to hear that news. It's amazing. But let's talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about tomorrow's news. We're going to talk about the things that are happening. We're going to talk about what Bitcoin did. Right now, Bitcoin is probably in the midst of giving you a fake dead cat bounce. Watch the high volatile waves that are not going to happen. It's probably going to give you very minute up and down moves. You won't see any significant move until it's going to the downside. And then when it does that, it's going to catch your attention. You're going to go, this damn guy Pete, how did he know? Well, apparently a bunch of you already knew before the show, so I won't be surprising everybody. But when we do hit these prices on Bitcoin, you will be saying, okay, inverted head and shoulders pattern is coming. Someone's going to go, inverted what? What'd you say? And you're going to sound intelligent. You're going to say, well, Wall Street Pete told me. Inverted head and shoulders pattern is a very bullish move when it's coming down from that move. Obviously, an inverted head and shoulders pattern is the head here. It was inverted. We were bullish, and it flipped us to the downside. So anytime you hear an inverted head and shoulders pattern, it could be to the downside or to the upside, depending if it's bearish or bullish. Understand, we are very bearish. We're looking to finish this bearish trend, which should take us down to the 53.5 finish breakthrough, give us the 48.9. It's just a quick recap if you've missed it. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notifications. So when we do go live, you get this stuff immediately. This is very important. 48.9, I do believe we do hit. This is the bottom. Yes, we could FOMO down a little more as we hit support here. Yes, we did, but I do believe that if support and resistance is to flip, you will see somewhere in here there's a flip coming. I do believe 48 9 is the bottom. Once again, I do believe we create the inverted head and shoulders pattern. You will see a shoulder formed somewhere in the 60,000, 58,000, somewhere over here. Watch that shoulder get formed, and then after that, that shoulder should go parabolic so hard that we're going to be talking about 76,000 Bitcoin, as I've been talking about that on my channel forever, it feels like. We'll be talking maybe hitting 100,000. Before you know it, we're going to be screaming, singing Christmas songs, losing our minds, as we already do. I'm sorry, but this is it. This is the end of the show. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put a couple coins on the side for you. CTSI. Polkadot. Okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, because I missed you, and Hugh, I do appreciate your support. You're on this channel every day, every night. Hugh, I'm 100% going to do Polkadot for you tomorrow morning. Don't stress, because there might be some prices that's going to be cheaper for you in the morning. We'll talk about it, so you may not miss out. Things are starting to fall now as I'm looking at the market. It is what it is. If you didn't get out now, you better relax and just enjoy the ride and buckle up. So pay attention. We're going to do CTSI tomorrow. I'll do Polkadot for you. And then we'll pay attention to a couple other tokens. Let's see what happens. I think I missed a few more. A couple people wanted to talk about. Maybe we do Anchor as well. Anchor did its move already. We already told you to get out at the 18.5. It went to 20 cents. Big deal. If you're sold out at 18 to 19 cents, like I said, you missed out on a cent, and you still made profits, as Anchor did fall down below that, as many people took profits. If you were not one of those people, I'm really sorry, but we told you 18 cents, 19 cents, 20 the max, get out. I said that to you. We didn't circle it, but we had it up here. We knew it was coming. We were going to get it tested again. If you did not see, we didn't hit it exactly. 19.5. You always got to beat the whales, and obviously the whales were trying to beat themselves. So do understand what's happening here is there's a leg or two coming up on our Anchor. I do believe we get a chance to get one more leg up. Let's see what happens. We'll talk about this tomorrow morning. So anybody wondering who the hell I am, where I came from, I'm Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. We worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange in this crazy world in the Open Outcry Exchange. Credentials, here they are. Once again, Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Young, handsome guy, worked on there for a little bit on the trading floor. 7-8 years, had a wonderful time, and now here we are trading crypto for a living. So life changes drastically and quickly, so please hug your loved ones tight. Wall Street Pete, good night. We're out of here like Vladimir. Love y'all. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and when we do go live, if you hit the bell all notification, you will get an alert from YouTube, and thank you so much for that option. And we will go live and talk about the crypto market if we need to at any time. Stay tuned, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. every day. We do videos usually from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We have at least 2 in that time frame. Starting to do videos at 7 because of the hourly turn back on the clocks. It seems like the candles at 7 are more fluctuating for us and able to be able to establish confirmations and moves during the 7 o'clock. So do pay attention to the 7, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, New York frames. And in between, we do videos all the time, if necessary, to give you a warning and some crypto news. So please, once again, hit the like, subscribe. I appreciate everyone. Have a wonderful night. And please do not trade on emotion and stay away from the people in the comments. Just go back to your own self. Do not speak to anybody in the comments unless you have established a relationship with this person and you are in decent, comfortable feeling with them. Because I'll tell you, the people on this channel are getting crazier and scarier, and the scams and the copies of my names and all this are getting worse. So please, I care a lot. I wouldn't have made this channel if I did not care. Please be careful with all of these people out there. They're money hungry. Take care.